My girl's got a big mouth with which she blabbers a lot. So, moving on to the second track in the Blue album, we are on to No One Else. Um, this is kind of a weird song. And I mean that in that it can be taken a completely different way. I like to think that Rivers, who wrote the song, meant it mostly ironically because I don't know him personally, but I feel like he's not this controlling in real life. And these lyrics come off as super controlling and possessive and like kind of creepy in context. In fact, I'm going to read you some of these lyrics just so you have a better idea of why they're creepy. So, the chorus is I want a girl who will laugh for no one else. When I'm away, she puts her makeup on the shelf. When I'm away, she never leaves the house. I want a girl who will laugh for no one else. Like, what are you expecting her to do all day? What if she has a job? What if she has a hobby? What if, I don't know. You can see, like, the speaker of this song is super insecure and just like, I want her to only laugh at my jokes. I want her to only dress up when I'm around. I want her to only wear makeup around me. And and at the end of the song, it seems like he's kind of breaking down because it's very repetitive. Let me see. And he's saying like you have to watch her, like make sure she's not like it's almost as if he's hyperventilating at the end about like freaking out over just having control over his girl. He's also telling someone in the song that if they see her, tell her it's over now, just because the girl wants to live her life and not be under the tyranny of her boyfriend. If he's even her boyfriend in the song, he might just be some guy that's like, um, but yeah, he's telling her to, like, if you see her, tell her it's over. And it's like, okay, well, fuck you, whatever. Bye. When I went to college in Indiana for like a year, I used to Uber around everywhere just because I didn't have a car. And, but I remember one time I had this Uber driver who was super nice and said, hey, do you like, can I play any music you like? And I said, sure, play some Weezer. And he didn't know what Weezer was, so he's like, okay, I'll check it out. And when he puts it on his Spotify list or whatever, No One Else comes on. And if you didn't know, like, the songs that Weezer had made and, like, what they had done, like, anything that they'd done, the lyrics are very disturbing. If you like hadn't heard a Weezer song before, you'd be like, what the fuck? Like, this guy's fucking nuts. Because again, the song, while it's catchy, the lyrics are just creepy, and I am choosing to believe it was meant to be taken ironically, or just like, oh, this isn't serious. Because another thing I like about Weezer is how they're not serious. Like, 60% of the time, the music is like very fun and very like, we're dancing to this at a beach party. Overall, I give No One Else 6 out of 10 stars. And I would probably give it more if it weren't for the subject matter, just because I find it a little off putting. But it's probably meant to be funny, but it's just like, And I mean, it still has like a catchy tune, and instrumentally, it's fine. Musically, it's really good, well done. But lyrically, the next song on the Blue album is The World Has Turned and Left Me Here. I feel like that sometimes too. A great thing about Weezer is that they take those emotions and like, and then when you hear it in their music, it's like, that's exactly what I felt. I think Rivers even had a quote about that, like, when he is writing it, it doesn't really make sense, but then when he, like, sings it, it's like, that's exactly how I felt in that time, and I just love that.